we've actually been going over the airline thing quite a bit, and year to date, it's worse.
Is it? I mean,
yeah,
I have the wrong data then, but that's fine.
It is challenging to get the data because if you look at year-over-year data, they'll tell you about general aviation crashes, but that could include like a tug hitting a plane on the ground or something. So then when you track for fatal airline crashes, we have, I think, 3 out of 5 serious disasters so far this year, and usually you get 4 to 6 per year.
Okay.
So we already have, we're way ahead of schedule or of the average so far. I don't know what the reason for that is because I don't think Trump has been in office long enough.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Yeah, right. And so we were talking with the Ben Davidson, is that his name? Am I getting his name wrong? The space weather guy. And I'm like, everybody wants to say that it's like DEI. You've got some people on the left, they're saying, oh, it's because Trump came in with DOGE and they're gutting the FAA. People on the right are saying it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I'm like, I don't think DEI would happen for years and then instantly in 1 month cause a bunch of crashes.
Right.
And I don't think that Trump got into office and then instantly a bunch of crashes happened simply from him being there. So I feel like we've got an anomaly there that's hard to track.
Well, to back your point up, I like, we know we've had a shortage for aircraft controllers for 2 years now, I believe. I mean, I as like a conservative from Texans, we naturally don't like the government. I was initially hesitant when they said we're going to put DOGE in because, hey, what's that slippery slope? It's going to be, another organization wasting my tax dollars. But they've gone in there and they've done a lot of things. And with the FFA, I kind of it wasn't my favorite Trump plan so far. I could be critical of Trump. I think maybe we could have probably got a trained monkey to go in there and, watch these things better than nobody. That's better than nothing. I feel like, if we have a shortage, it's better to have somebody than nobody.
It's nonsense.
You don't agree? I mean, you could get the janitor to watch a thing.
Well,
that's better than nobody watching it, right?
I would call it absurd, but technically the truth that a trained monkey is better than no one.
Yeah.
But we don't want a trained monkey.
Sure, exactly.
No. It would be better to not have any signals from a control tower than like random signals. Sorry.
Well, no, trained monkeys. You'd be surprised. They put chimps in spaceships and they know when to trigger the boosters and whatever.
Yeah, they can go to Sputnik. They can
this
handle
is the high-level conversations I came to Tim Pool to talk about. All right.
They had a dog, right? They had the dog go to space in Russia.
Yeah.
And the dog was trained when the light turns on, it paused the button, and then the things happen.
Okay, fantastic.
That's my advocation for
I'll notify Elon on that one. All right, so ignoring that part, right? But so DOGE says that it hasn't actually fired, in terms of the FAA, air safety individuals, right? That's not the case. We actually have articles talking about this, like Rolling Stone reporting, that they spoke with FAA employee who was once among a handful of employees working on an obstacle impact team at the Mike Moroney Aeronautical Center in Oklahoma City. The team evaluates many tens of thousands of potential new hazards, such as new buildings, windmills, and especially cranes, to inform flight procedures each year. That's a person who does safety. And there's another one. A second-term employee whose job was ensuring that pilots are medically able and certified to fly. This person is also cut. And there's many other examples. These are just the ones listed in Rolling Stone.
Well, I suppose the challenge then is this the article that I have pulled up? Is that
FAA? Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So it's from February 18th. Well, I mean, I kind of feel like we already went over the point of it may be disconcerting to many people, the points you're making. I'll give you that one. But I don't know right now what the immediate effects of that are.
Oh, no, I agree. We agree. I don't think that at this moment, things have crashed, but things will get more dangerous, right? You fire all these teams, right? The people, and if you dig through the article, they're talking about how they've been gutted, right? There's still maybe a few of them still there, but they're doing the work of 5 people doing the work of 20. That's not what you want. And before they weren't fully staffed at first as well. And then of course, right, we have the reporting from that big meeting between Trump and his cabinet members, right? So, and Elon Musk is there, not part of the cabinet. And Elon Musk gets into it with Treasury Secretary Duffy, right? There's a bunch of reporting talking about this, but Duffy says that the DOGE team tried to fire air traffic controllers, right? Elon Musk denies that, and then he asked Duffy to name the individuals who got fired. Duffy's like, well, no one got fired because I stopped it, right? But according to him, assuming this is correct, people were in the meeting or reporting back on it. Assuming that's correct, then yes, he did try to fire air traffic controllers.
I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. Like I said, I'm a little bit critical of that as a conservative. I'm not a huge fan of when there's government overreach. I think the FAA was probably the worst thing that Trump's done so far, like how they've handled it. However, overall, when I look at DOGE, I think it's been wildly successful. I mean, just some of these stats here that the DOGE has been putting out, they put, what was it, 11 point, here we go, 11 point something million, like, loans went out to children. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like, they didn't check the actual ages.
I'm not saying, like, okay, we all know the YouTube kid that, like, reviews toys and, mama and daddy probably have to run his day to day. Sure, that's fine. But why are all these loans going out to children? Like, these are questions. We look at USA, right, or USAID. They're sitting here. Well, they literally told them to burn docks. I was watching a Marine the other night, and he goes, hey, the only time we burn docks is when the embassies are getting run over by a terrorist organization. Why are we sitting here burning docks? It's pretty clear something nasty is going on.
Wait a minute, hold on. The Trump administration is telling them to burn docks, right? Like, just now. Hold on, who okay.
USAID
who said,
head.
Yeah, USAID head for the Trump administration now.
Yeah, now, because he's a leftover, right? They're burning docks, and DOGE is trying to go in there and look at
They're
them.
doing that under the Trump administration. You're saying this is a rogue employee that's burning documents?
Yeah, that's why they had to put a court order on it to stop it recently.
So you're saying that this individual is not operating under the Trump administration. They're operating like a loyalty to the Biden administration and burning documents right this second.
Yeah, I mean, you know about. I mean, you can pull it up. They're talking about it all over. It's all over the news.
I've heard about
burning the
this,
docks.
but like as far as I know, I mean, this is done under Trump. Like, if they can send marshals to stop this person, if that's
right. Yeah, they have a court order out right now trying to
let
stop
them do that.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Culture War podcast. We're live every Friday, 10 a.m. to noon, so subscribe and come hang out.